guys, here we are. It's about time. I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you guys my new closet in the new house. For those of you who don't already know, we moved into a new house on December 3rd. And it's still a work in progress. There are still a lot of updates that need done, but with a new bedroom comes a new closet, and our master room has 2 closets, and my husband graciously said that I could just have both of the ones in the master closet, so the master bedroom is going to become like my dressing room and my closet, and his clothes are going in the guest room closet. That was so nice of him. So I can't wait to show you guys how I use this space, how I organize this space, and thank you all so much for joining. We're going to get started here in just a second. Let me know if you see anything that you like. I can let you know where I got it. I'm going to try and do like just a closet organization tour. I'll show you guys like a couple of pieces just to show you like the difference in how I organize everything and hang everything. Today is hashtag organize your home day. And so I thought, what better way to kick that off and show you guys how I organize all of my closet and my space in that regard. And yeah, so I'm gonna give everybody a chance to join, and then I'll go ahead and open up the doors and show you guys in about 1 minute. If you guys have any questions or comments, as always, just drop them into the comments, and I will respond when I can. So if you're watching this as a rewind or a re-recorded video, like you're not watching it live, that's totally fine too. You can still comment. Let me know if you see anything that you like, and I'm gonna try and tell you all of my tips and tricks, like I said, and I'm going to try and show you all, or tell you where I got all of my organization systems, and where you can find them if you want to do this same thing yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and turn around the camera, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you. And like I said, I will respond to those comments when I can, and this will be uploaded later for if you need to watch it on a record or a rewind. All right, so our master bedroom in the new house has sliding door closets. So we're gonna start on one side, and then I'll open the door and show you guys the other side. So I will go ahead and start with the logic behind the 2 closets. So I'll go ahead and step over here. I do have 2 closets in case you missed the beginning of the video. We have a master bedroom that has 2 of these sliding closets. One is intended to be for the husband, and one is intended to be the wife, or for both partners if you're in that type of relationship. And my husband, seeing as how I have more clothes than he does, graciously allowed me to have both of them. So the master bedroom is going to become like my dressing room, getting ready room area. And so I had a thought process of, I get up out of bed every morning and I'm going to come over to the closet, and this would be the one that I approach first, right? This is the one closest to the back of the home. This is going to be the one that I approach first. And so I organized the closet and put everything on this left side based on these are the pieces that I'm going to want to showcase every day. So these are going to be like, oh, I want to wear this top. If you like it, it's from Shop G&G or Glamour and Grace. I just did a try and haul of this top the other day. But like I would wake up every morning and be like, okay, I want to wear this shirt today. I'm going to get it out. Or I'm going to go for maybe this shirt or whatever. So I'm going to pick out, like, this would be this is what I want to wear today, right? And then on the other side, which would be that second closet, I have that as sort of like my accessory area. So let's talk about how I organize like my main clothes area. So I have this shelf up on top of the closet. Obviously I have a hanging rack that goes all the way back as well, but I decided, because I have so many sweaters, and when you hang sweaters, they just are so bulky and take up so much space that I decided to fold my sweaters and stack them all up on this shelf. So I kind of tried to do sort of color coded, but I like had some sweaters in like different totes, and I couldn't quite find them all when I started to organize them. So I've got like my Christmas sweaters over here, which those will obviously come out at the end of winter. And I've got like my winter sweaters, and then I just have like some extra ones. Like there's a striped sweater and random, but you can kind of see the color coding organization, right? So typically I would color code them. I did go from bottom to top, so I stacked them and then just shoved them in. So red is here, and then all the way up, orange, yellow, green. You can see that orange sweater, which I just wore this week. I have not, like, I would want to typically put that back in there, but you can do what you want. It's just kind of hard to get up in here. So my original thought process was, yeah, I'm going to take all these out, and, you know, as soon as I wear them, I'm going to put them back in. And I just don't see that happening. I can still very clearly see what I have to wear, and you can see like there's some there, and so I just stacked them on the floor and then shoved them in. And so I've got red all the way up, and then over here on this side we've got black and gray, and you can see the yellow and the purplish one up there, and then we've got like some fringy and some patterns like the gingham check, which you saw in a reel last week. I've got that Hollywood one from Forever 21. So I have like, that's sort of the organization for up there. So I just wanted to maximize the space, and hanging sweaters just takes up so much space. So if you have this type of shelf, this is one thing that you can do with it. And like all of these are like my chunky sweaters. I would wear them under vests, or they would just be like the main piece that I would wear. So then on the hanging rack, I have everything that can hang. And I've shown you guys in my previous closet tours, like we've gone through all of, like most of this stuff. I have basic tees here, which I always, when I organize a closet, I always start with sleeve length. So like here are going to be my tank tops. And I've got, this one is the one from Shop TC or Tiny Closet that I showed you guys. That's that charcoal one that I showed in a haul like in October. But then I also have these other two. So I start with tank tops first, and then I go in, it goes all the way down from sleeve length. So we always start with tank tops, and then in the spring and summer, this would be where my strapless or my bandeau tops would go because they have no sleeves. So then we go into basic tees, which is here, printed and solid color. I just organize them in color order. So we start with like our pinks, and then we go into red, orangey, yellow, green, blue, black, white, and then like my striped ones. So those go all the way to there. And then we get into the long sleeve tees, which again, you can see I have kind of sort of organized by color. I typically will organize them by color, but this time around, I was like just trying to get everything out of totes and bags, and my grandmother was helping me unpack everything, and so we kind of did it in a little bit of a weird order, but since then I have put everything in place. So like typically these black ones here would go back here in the back with the other black ones. So I typically go through the rainbow starting with red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink, and then white, gray, and black, and brown if I have any brown. And sometimes I enter, like here you can see I've got like the browns and then the whites. So brown, white, gray, and black, you can kind of, you know, it's to your own. Some people do not color code. I think it's just easier to see. I can quickly like visually be like, oh, I'm looking for that yellow shirt, and I can just very quickly find what I'm looking for. So for me, color coding is the easiest way to go. So this section is like nice blouses, work shirts, things that can stand alone as a blouse, things with print, things with different textures and fabrics. There's my champagne baby top from Vinality. You can see lots of different prints. And then we have like a short little section of like layering shirts. So I've got like a chambray shirt and a light blue blouse. And we kind of mix those in there as well. Flannels, like traditional flannels for leggings, boots, and all of that. Still in like the long sleeve shirt section, but I did put the flannels in their own section. So that way, again, they're really easy for me to find and access. And then we get into the cardigans, which I, again, color code everything. Since it's all long sleeves, I just kind of go in thickness. So we have tank tops, basic tees, long sleeve tees, flannels, and we're just kind of getting into the thick of it, like from Into the Woods for all you Broadway fans. We're going into like, now we're getting into the thicker sleeves things. So I would have all of my cardigans. Again, you can see them organized by color, several different types and textures and patterns in here, and those go all the way back. So while we're on this side, I want to show you what else I have in here. So underneath the shirts, I have this small little dresser unit that I think I got at Walmart, and I have my socks and tights in the top drawer, t-shirts, like graphic tees, in the second one, and then in the bottom one are all of my leggings and coaching athletic gear stuff. But then on top of it, I have my lounge pants because I needed a place to put those. So I have my lounge pants on top of there, and then just whenever I need them, I just pull them out. So again, you see more cardigans, and then we get into like ponchos, get into some jackets. I've got like my Sheen shacket here, the sequin jacket. We've got the Philly flare shacket, blazer. So we have some jackets in here, and yeah. Then I have all of my pants, dress pants, hanging there, and then we get into the dresses. And the dresses, I kind of combine all the styles that I've already showed you. So we start with tank tops, tank top dresses, and then we go into long sleeve dresses by color. If I don't have any tank tops or short sleeve dresses, then obviously we just have the long sleeved ones, but everything is in order by color. And the skirts this time around, typically I have a whole section just for skirts, but I don't have very many for winter, so I just have those in with the colors. So you can see the blue one sticking out there, you can see the pink one there, and then you see my brown ones back here in the back, and then there's my black dresses. And then underneath all of the dresses, we have boots, which if you guys watched my shoe tour, you know that there are a lot of those. We've got these work type boots from Just Fab. We see the over the knee boots from Shoe Dazzle. So these are all of my taller boots or all of my bulkier boots that are not heels. Anything that's a heel or a booty is in the next side. So let's go over to the next side. Again, if you guys have any questions at all, you can drop them in the comments. The dresser, like I said, you can find something similar at Walmart for about $20 or $25. The shelf was built in, the hanging rack was built in, and yeah, if you want any more specifics on how I decide things, just let me know in those comments. Okay, we're going to go over to the second half of the closet now. The light switch is broken. One of the things we have to fix, but I can still talk about my organization. So, same thing in this closet. Again, the light is broken, so bear with me. But you see the built-in shelf goes all the way back to the wall. And I have all of these like cloth storage bins and baskets that I wanted to maximize this shelf. So you can see I have all of my wide brim hats here. Lots of those you guys have already seen. But I've got my wide brim hats. I have my like toboggans, T-Swift, of course, and my holiday Santa hats just for fun. Obviously, those will come out when I put everything winter away. But I had these extra cloth baskets, and I was like, I'm just gonna put these up top here. So one of them is all of my scarves, and I just folded those up, and I know, I generally know what scarves I have, and if I want to wear a scarf, I can just pull that basket down, put it on the bed or whatever, and dig through it. This one is bathing suits and swim. So all of my bikinis, all of my bathing suits, all of my beach towels, beach bags, fans, all of my swim accessories are in that one. And then the far one is all of my lingerie and like things that are not daily wear, panties and underwear and tights. So all of my lingerie is in that far one, because it definitely needs its own, the delicates, as some people refer to. So I want to show you guys actually the bottom of this first, because I was really proud of what I did in here. So, you know those two are the 3-cube organizers that you can buy like anywhere, right? You can buy them at Walmart, you can buy them Dollar General, that's where these came from. These are 3-cube organizers from Dollar General that I put together myself. I had these in our apartment. I had these in the apartment when I was in Tennessee, and I turned them sideways, stacked them on top of each other, and made this, like I made my own 6-cube organizer out of 2 3-cube ones. And I used this shelf on top. This is all of my pajamas. So I have quite a bit of like pajama type things. All of my fuzzy pajamas. These are like shorts and big t-shirts. And then these over here are my like casual sweatshirts that are not like nice sweaters. So my Sherpa jacket, my school sweatshirts, my Tay sweatshirts, like the one that I'm wearing today will go there. So those are just all of my, again, like loungewear, but I didn't have enough room on the other side of the closet on that dresser to put it all, so I kind of split it up and put my sweatshirts over here because I sleep in sweatshirts a lot, so it made sense for me to put them with the pajamas. I have this shelf, which I got at Five Below. This is a hat or belt shelf, and it has like these hooks, and it expands, and it has the like perfect hooks for ball caps, and I have my knit berets hanging from it, and I also have most of my belts hanging. So again, the left side of the closet was all of my daily wear stuff. Oh, I want to wear this sweater. Oh, I want to wear this shirt. Okay, now I'm dressed, but now I have to accessorize. So I've got my belts. Not all of my belts could fit on there, so I just hung them from a hanger. These are like ones with like the hooks are too small or not wide enough or whatever. And all of my ball caps. Wide brim fedoras are just sitting on the shelf. And then I've got these 2 white shelves that you could just get a regular 6-cube organizer if you have one of those that's not being used, or take some 2s and flip them over like I did. And I just used it as shoe storage. So I've got my booties in there, heeled booties, heels on the bottom, regular booties. You see my leopard Vans there. Booties, mules are in this bottom one here. Some dressy heels, including my clear heels, and silver heels, nude heels, red heels. And then in that far one, I know it's kind of hard to see, but I've got cheetah print booties and burgundy booties and dark brown. And then my black ones are on the bottom. And then you can see I've got like these heels in here, my tennis shoes. And then in the closet, so on the hanging rack, you can see there's not very much space. I am going to move those jackets from the other side over here because I want this to be like all of my jackets. So I do still have a hanging jewelry organizer, which if you guys saw my video of my jewelry armoire, there it is right there. And I already did a video showing you a tour of that. But I do still have a hanging jewelry organizer for my chunky necklaces. So I've got that there. And let's go ahead and open up the other side. I've got vests. This is the perfect for winter, but vests. So I'm going to move all of my jackets from the other side into this side just to give that other side a little bit more room. And then since I have this extra room here, I have hung like my bridesmaid's dress for my sister's wedding, bridesmaid's dress for my best friend's wedding, a formal dress. So I just kind of have some extra dresses, some extra hanging space. So this closet is for accessories, jackets, and then I just have it as I've got all this extra space, which is nice. It's always good to have extra space. That was something that I definitely did not have in the last closet. So I'm very grateful for the extra space. So you can see I just moved the jackets over here. Except for that, we're going to put that one back. That was a kimono, so that should go over there with the cardigans. But I just moved all my jackets over here because, yes, they are statement pieces. However, I would most likely put them on over something, and I would build an outfit around the jacket, but they can go over there with the vests because I typically treat my vests as jackets, and I'm sure many of you do too. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for popping on, giving me a comment. Like I said, even if you weren't able to watch it live, if you're rewatching this and you're on a rewind or something, just comment, let me know what you think. The house is coming along. We're really excited. I'm really excited about the new closet. It was the first thing that I did when we moved in. Like, my clothes were one of the first things that I put away. And it has been really fun, like, designing it and organizing it. And I just feel like I have so much space now. And it's great. I forgot to show you one part of it. I have an over-the-door organizer on the back of the door, which I have my purses and bags hanging from. And I tried to organize them by season. So the bamboo bag, which you guys loved last summer. I can't wait to show you guys more of that. This is the Morning Glory handbag from Philly Flair, which I have not shown you guys yet, so new there. That's in their sale section if you haven't seen that, but I'm excited to show that one off this spring and summer. Basket bag. And then we've got all my little fall purses. That one from Ela Winhe. So I've got like an over-the-door organizer for purses and bags because I recently got into switching out my purses and bags. Like, I wasn't a bag person or an accessory, like a bag as an accessory person, but I recently did last year, and I really liked it, and I've started to add more bags to my collection, and every time I shop, I keep looking at the bags. G&G's got one that I've got my eye on, so maybe you guys will see that in a haul coming soon. And yeah, check out my Jewelry Armoire tour video. That's already up in the channel, so you can check that out. And yeah, I think that's it for this one, guys. I just wanted to show you how I organize my new space, give you guys some tips, some tricks, and I think in another life I could be like a professional organizer for closets, like just for closets, and like desks and calendars and command centers and stuff like that. Like, there are areas of my life that are not organized, but those areas are, and I feel like in another life, that could be me. So, some tips overall, in case you're just not joining the video. I recommend color coding. I recommend going in order of sleeve length, like starting with your tanks and building up by sleeves and thickness. So go from t-shirts to long sleeves to flannels to sweaters. And I personally do not hang my jeans. I know some people recommend hanging your jeans, but I just feel like they take up too much space. So I recommend things that are like basic daily wear. Keep those in drawers. So your leggings, your athletic wear, your jeans, your undies, your tights, socks, bras, camis, bralettes, long sleeve shirts, like all your layering essentials, all of your basic daily things. I keep all of that stuff in drawers, and then I swap out the hanging stuff seasonally, which is the stuff that you guys always see in my closet sales. So I clean out my closet 4 times a year. Every time I bring new season stuff in, anything that's not worn I take out, so that way I always have room for new, because I constantly am buying new, so I can never keep up. And I don't recycle looks very often either, so that's a fun fact about me. I'm very rarely will wear the same piece twice in a year, just because I have so many clothes and I want to try out a lot of different looks. If you can invest in some over-the-door organizers, some shelves, rolling dressers, those things will make your life a lot easier when organizing a closet. The fabric storage bins are a good idea as well, because you can fit a lot in them. I have a lot of scarves. Like, I probably have 35 or 40 scarves probably, and they all fit in one of those cloth bins. The under the bed shoe organizers are good as well. I have one of those. I didn't show it to you guys because I showed it to you guys in one of my other videos. And I highly recommend the jewelry armoire. That was a good investment. Really helped me kind of get control over my jewelry and organize it even more. If you do not have one and have a hanging jewelry organizer or a jewelry box, you can check out my jewelry organization video, which I did last year. That was one of my very first posts in the blog, you guys, so that was fun. But yeah, so let me know if you have any questions, comments, if you see any looks that you like or any pieces that you like. This video was more of truly organization tips and less what's in my closet. If you guys are interested in what's in my closet, then we can talk about doing another video, because I think the last one I did last year, the first one I did last year was spring. I did a spring tour and then a summer tour and shoes in the fall. So I've just kind of bounced around. So this time I wanted to do strictly organization since I was setting it up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for commenting. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great night and a great weekend. Bye.